Oasis. I think we're gonna go back there and get some crabs, but squid, more octopus. They call this in Thai. Taipan? The big mantis shrimp, yes. Look how big these things are here. Nice.
As usual, guys, the Grab got here faster than we're ready to go. So anyways, good afternoon. It's around 2:50 and we're headed to the fish market. Lan Pho Fish Market is about 6 kilometers away, so we're gonna go see what we can see over there. It's a not so great day outside. It rained this morning. Rained a little bit last night, but we're gonna make the best of it. We're gonna get up early this morning, which I was, but just didn't get out of the bed to go to the vegetable market. So maybe we'll do that tomorrow. She says the best time to go is in the morning time. We went in the evening time yesterday to pick up some stuff for dinner. So the Grab is here. We need to hurry up and get to the Grab so that it does not leave us. So basically we're just gonna go see what they have to offer, show you guys around. If we can find a lobster that is reasonably priced, we'll take it back to the condo and whip up that lobster. The vegetables we had last night were delicious. I'd like to get another bag of vegetables, which was only 25 baht, say about less than $1. It had several different kinds of mushrooms in it, cabbage, carrots, what else was in there? Oh, you know, we didn't put the okra in last night. We didn't put okra in last night. So, okay, so we got the okra in there. We'll cook up some okra. So yeah, let's go see what this fish market has to offer. You know, the funny thing is, this isn't even rainy season, and it's been raining a lot. And the weather maps are not accurate. When you look at the app on here for the weather here, it says it's going to rain all day, or it's raining now, and you'll go outside and it's not raining. So the other night I looked like a fool carrying around an umbrella. People asking me, hey, why you have your umbrella? Well, it said it was going to rain, and it didn't wind up raining, but it rained that afternoon, but said it was going to rain most of the day. But enough of me rambling. See you when we get down there. So I didn't think it was that far away or in this direction, but as you can see, it's by the Sanctuary Truth. I don't know if it's in focus there, but the Sanctuary Truth is up there. I don't know why this camera turned away. Anyways, so it says we've got about 24 minutes left, and that's kind of hard to believe. I've walked this coastline up to about right here in that amount of time. So I was driving. Doesn't seem like it's going to take us 25 minutes, but we'll see. There's a couple of red spots right here, as you can see. Now it says 20 minutes left. Obviously it's recalibrating due to traffic and speed of the car. So those of you who don't know, Grab is one of the traveling apps as well as food apps that you use here while you're in Thailand. It's the equivalency of Lyft and Uber, which I very rarely take any of those. I really don't like the rideshare apps because to me they just cost a lot of money, but here they're very affordable. You know, in the US you gotta pay into their Social Security and their taxes and yada 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 yada. Not saying they're not deserving of that, but it drives the cost up, It's like the DoorDash and all that stuff. I gotta get this camera situated. It's got a mind of its own. But you get the gist. Okay, so as I was saying, I don't really take Uber, Lyft, use DoorDash, Instacart, or any of those things because the prices are just too high. I've mentioned that in the videos, one video before, It's like, how do you buy an apple for $2 and spend $10 to have it delivered to you? If you're just that lazy, then you deserve to get ripped off. This seafood restaurant is coming together. I didn't get a film of it before. It was very, very popular. I guess they made enough money to renovate, and they've been shut down for about 2 weeks. Haven't eaten there. Probably really pricey, being though the area we're in, we're right next to Central Pattaya Mall here. This is a high traffic area, so I expect that they will be kind of expensive. Here's Beer Town, nice little place to hang out at. Several different mini bars in there for you to hang out and shoot pool and drink with the ladies. Right, similar, well, not right across, but close enough. Across the street is Central Pattaya Mall. A whole lot of Indian restaurants. We just passed one. Here's another one right here. The Indian population. Here's another Indian restaurant. As far as I'm concerned, they're fronts, just like the massage parlors. There's just way too many massage parlors. Not enough people to make it profitable. In my opinion, it's a front. Same with some of these Indian restaurants. This is a new outdoor food market. It's been in operation since I've been here. I don't know when it opened, but they were building it last time I was here. So a lot of stuff that was not up and running is up and running now that I'm here. We're coming up to Soi 8 and Soi 7. So I believe that's Soi 8 right there. That's where Sailor Bar is, down that way. And then Soi 7 would be, I assume, on the corner where I think it's called Corner Bar or Hookup Bar. Okay, so it looks like we have arrived. We get out here? Okay. Thank you. Oops, sorry. Alright, we have arrived at the fish market. Should have brought my drone. I don't know what I was thinking. So make sure I got everything. So I'm also going to do a video coming up, and this might be an okay place to do it, but most likely will not, because we want to buy the fruit from the same place we got the vegetables from last night, because those prices will be Thai prices as opposed to tourist prices. Now I'm sure locals go here too, but this is also a tourist attraction, so you can expect that things are going to be a little bit more expensive. You heard it, don't squeeze the Charmin, don't squeeze the mangoes. So let's see what we can see here. Looks like some stuffed squid, chicken on a stick. Now they have this dried durian and jackfruit. I started to get some of this dried durian yesterday and try it out, but because I haven't had regular durian yet, I opted not to do that. So once I try the regular durian, I'll do that. But you can see they have the strawberries, the kiwis, the durian. Not sure what this is, some type of fish. More dried fish. I think Filipinas would love this. More dried goods. Dried squid. And you know, it doesn't smell bad. Not at all. They even said it smelled bad in the Philippines, but when I went to the Philippines and they had all the dried fishes and whatnot, it didn't stink. Now, reconstituting it and cooking it might be a different story. Hello? My favorite, mangosteens. Fish cakes, I've had those before. So I think we're getting to where the actual fish is. And as you can see, the ocean is right over there. So here is the fish market. Live crabs.
I'm assuming it's 400 baht per kilo. Green lip mussels, I'm assuming it's 40 baht per kilo. Shrimp, 230 a kilo. 270 a kilo. These suckers are huge. The fish sauce that I like, it's like a sweet and spicy sauce, not too spicy though. Oh, look at that. I would love to eat those. I just don't know how my stomach would react to them. Now, I did have them in Vietnam, as you saw, and I do have a video where I ate them in Cambodia and got sick. So if we can get some fresh live crab, I might do that. But we're really on a hunt for a reasonably priced lobster. Look at these green lip mussels. Little baby mantis shrimp. So is this 100 baht per kilo? For one?
For this.
Okay, for that it's 100 baht. That's it. And this is 300 baht per kilo. 300 per kilo. It's 300 baht. Okay. Those are some nice crabs. I think these are nice sized crabs and they look very nice. So let's look around and see what's going on and maybe come back and we'll check it out. For 1 kilo? Okay. We might do that. That's a good deal. You're saying 4 of those crabs will be 1 kilo. So let's just take a look around and see what we got. Now, I'm not too keen on mud crabs. I don't like them because they're too hard to crack. So I would be more apt to do that. So this looks like 800 baht. 500 baht per kilo? 1 piece. Okay, 1 piece. And how much for this? 500? Okay. So it's 15 bucks for 1 lobster. 500 baht, he's saying, instead of the 800 baht. So we might come back and get one of these. Prices are looking very good, guys. We might be walking out of here with a lobster and some crabs. Look at this. I'm not sure what type of fish this is. White snapper. Okay, so it's white snapper, 180 for 1 piece or for a kilo? 1 piece. Okay. Little mini octopus. Squid. More octopus. More lobsters. Now, is this one per kilo here, or is this per piece? For one piece. Okay. So it's not too bad. So this is 6,800 baht for one of these. Okay, that's a little pricey. I like that guy's crabs. I think we're gonna go back there and get some crabs, but the big mantis shrimp, yes. Look how big these things are, guys. Huge. So we have more crabs here. Okay, 1 kilo, 380 baht. 2,000, 1,800. Look at these fish, they're still alive. As you can see, still breathing. Not very humane, but at least you know it's fresh. Now over here we have some more mud crabs over here. And as you can see, it's lots of local Thais and Asian tourists here. 550 baht for 1 lobster, 900. $1,400 for 1. That's a pretty good deal. 700 baht. Okay. Let me look. I come back. Remember this place because that's a good deal. 700 for one. Look around. Okay, sea bass. Okay. Maybe we can talk them down and come back and get another crab. We look around. Remember. All right. So remember this place. Oh, and they deliver too. Okay. Oops, sorry. Stepped on the man's feet. So we have shrimp here. 300. 300. Green lip. So what are these called? What do you call this in Thai?
Hoi can.
Thai can?
Hoi can.
Thai can. Thai can. Okay. Lots of green lip mussels. Might have to get some of those. Scallops. Get them in the shell. All of the roe in there as well. Lots of white snapper. Now I'm assuming this is all locally caught. More shrimp. Picked crab meat. Oh, wow. How much for the picked crab meat? 380 baht. 380 baht for all this picked crab meat, guys. That's about $11, $12. That's a good deal. All these crabs, shrimp. I'm not sure of slipper tail lobsters. Okay, I believe those are slipper tail lobsters. 550 baht. Look at these huge oysters. Now, is that 70 baht for one? Okay. Huge. Can I touch one? Okay. It's okay? Okay, I pick up? Okay. Okay. Let you see the size. Huge. That's my hand. So it's 70 baht for one. And then 50 baht there for one. This is oyster, right? Yeah. Now, the craziest market that I've seen for seafood was in Cambodia. Turtles. I can't even remember the other endangered species that I saw there that shouldn't have been served. Shark fins, all types of different items when I was in Cambodia at the Central Market there. Look at that shark. A live shark, guys. Horseshoe crabs. Other live fish. 401 kilo. Uni. You know, I've never had fresh uni. Maybe we'll get one of these. It's hard to come into this place when you're still hungry. Now look at this shrimp here. Hiding in here. Different color. The reflection you're seeing, which is really neat, are these lights that are up here. But the reflection in the water makes it look like they're actually in the water. 500. Two 900. 2 900. All the same size. One. But not alive, dead. You gotta make sure you don't get a dead lobster, guys. 1,000. Okay. $800 for one. Okay. Okay. Let me look around. I want to see what they got. So you got to make sure you get a live one. So they're trying to push off on you the dead ones or the ones that are about to die. 500. 900. 900. It's a good deal. A lot of good deals. So let me see. I don't know how we're gonna cook this. We can't cook this traditionally, like on a grill with cheese and all that stuff. So we might have to cook this in American style. So I'll probably have to go to the market and get some butter and some garlic and cook them American style. Hopefully she'll like that. They got some sea grapes. I fell in love with sea grapes when I was at in Da Nang. They put them on that ahi salad and it was quite delicious. Razor clams. 220 a kilo. 180 per kilo for the razor clams. You know, I want to do some mussels. Unfortunately, wine is very, well, I'm not going to say very expensive, but it's pricey. They don't have the $2 chuck or the $5 bottle of wine that you can get from Ralph's or Vaughn's or anything like that. That is less expensive because wine is an import. It's 50% to 100% taxed. So I think I pretty much found where we're going to get our seafood from. It looked pretty fresh, live, and they had a good deal. Garlic. You want to just get one of these now? One? Yeah. Get one. That one looks good. All right, so we're gonna get one of these garlics because we're gonna wind up using it anyways. So we'll take the 20 baht out. So 20 baht for that garlic. It's not peeled, but it's close enough that we don't have to mess with it too much. All right, so we get into some pork here. Chicken wings. Chicken leg. Neck. Livers. Diced pork. More pork. Eggs. Some rice noodles. All your little sauces, limes here, chilies, garlic. All your accoutrements to cook. All your mise en place. Here's some more live shark. Now, if I lived here, I'd buy a tank and I'd put this shark in the tank. I've always wanted a shark. 200 baht per kilo. Here we have some crabs. If you can look here, you can see the clam spitting. See that squirt? That's a good sign. Okay. As soon as I turn the camera away. We have some more fish here. Shark's fin. Right? Shark fin? Or no? This it? Oh, watch it. All right. So let's go back to the first person that we saw because I really liked their seafood and see if we can haggle and get a better deal from them for a lobster and some crabs. And then we'll go back and have a little makeshift seafood boil. Yes. You want to go down this way? Okay. She's saying that we should go down this way and check it out. Oh, they'll cook for us. Okay.
อมันราคาครับ
Oh, is that butter and garlic?
ไปซื้อมานะขายไว้
ใช่ราคาครับ
ดูบายก่อนที่พิมพ์
Okay. How much cook?
ตัวนี้นะตัวนี้150ตัว
150 บาท
ตามสนามโอ้ตามไป100 120 150
โอเคstart from 100 50 maximum depend on how
The
big
size.
your-
Okay. You want to do that? You want to get the lobster and eat it here? Okay, let's do that. We get the lobster and we'll eat it here. We'll have him cook it. All right, so we're gonna go pick up a lobster and have this gentleman cook it here for us, and we'll sit here and eat, and probably buy some crabs and take them home. All right, so let's go get this lobster. That seems like a good thing to do. Again, I'd like to have it grilled rather than poached in a corpleone that I would make at home. For you who don't know what that is, you take a lemon, squeeze it in there, garlic, carrots, onion, celery, mirepoix. Bring that to a boil with some bay leaf, black pepper, corns, if you have whole black peppercorns, a little bit of salt or obey or whatever. Usually doesn't have the obey, it's just really the lemon, the onion, the carrot, the celery, the peppercorn, and the bay leaf. Bring that to a boil and you put your shrimp in there, pull it out slightly before it's cooked, because you don't want to rinse that flavor off, so you don't want to dunk it in water to blanch it and cool it off. You want it to cool at room temperature, and then you can use it for what do you call it, shrimp cocktail, but all that flavor will be still included in the shrimp or whatever seafood that you're cooking. So we're gonna go back and check out that place that we saw right when we came in, and if not, we can't get a good deal, then we'll come back. Got to remember, a lot of these deals that people are holding up lobsters and saying, oh, ha, ha, most of them are on their last leg or are dead, and it's best to have live seafood. So that's why they're giving you such good deals. As you see, the live ones, they're not really giving you a deal. So if you're here shopping for seafood, keep that in mind, that you want to get fresh, live, moving seafood. It defeats the purpose of coming here and getting live seafood, and they know that. They don't know my occupation, so of course they're trying to pass off some stuff to the foreigner. Also, when you're looking at fish, look at the eyes. If it's dead, if it's cloudy, don't buy it. If there's blood in the eyes, don't buy it. You want a nice, clear, glassy eye piece of fish. So I think the guy that we, see him first and then come back. Okay. So she's tapping me because we might come back to this lady here because they had some good deals, but I don't want a dead lobster. So I think it's better if we buy everything from the same person, because we're buying everything, they might give us a little bit more of a discount. So they don't have the lobster here. Their lobsters are dead. Their lobsters are, it says 300 a kilo, but I don't know if they're alive or not. Where'd she go? So I want live crab, and I don't know if these are alive. These are dead? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't like. Yeah, hard to eat. So I don't like the mud crabs, guys. I mean, they taste great, but they're just really hard to crack the shell, and I don't want to deal with that. I'd rather eat some of the swimmer crabs. So, okay, she's saying they're not live, so let's see if we can find us a live lobster. Hello. $800 for two.
Yeah, only one. You have
$1,300 for two. Should we get two small ones or one big one? What do you think?
นี่อันนี้ฟูวันสกาว
How many grams too?
7 กรัม7 กรัม
700 gram.
อันนี้ฟูวันtwo piece
Seems like a good deal, but I'm looking for a little bit more meat in the tail. So we already know that he'll give us 800 baht for
อันนี้
two.
ฟูวัน
So let's go see what we can see at another place.
สกาว
So he's saying 1,500 for two.
ว่าง
For one. Okay, one. That's almost what I paid in Vietnam.
อันนี้ฟูวันtwo piece this size small size
2,500. Okay. That's a good deal. All right, let me look one more time and then come back. Let me see.
มาหลังก็หลังชิ้นหรือเปล่า
All right, so we said 1,500 for two of them. Are theirs live? Live, right?
อันนี้ยังไม่ตายใช่ไหมคะคืออะไร
480 per kilo. Let's get the lobster first.
อันนี้ที่ตาย
It's dead though, right?
ใช่อันนี้ตายแล้ว
I don't understand what she's saying. What is she saying?
ตาย
Died, right?
อันนี้เป็นมันจะเป็นเล็กกลางใหญ่เจ๊ไซส์กลางๆไซส์อันนี้กลางอันนี้1,400
But how much?
1,400
For one? 1,200.
แล้วกี่ตัวคะรางวัล
Just one.
ตัวไหนดี
You pick.
I think in the right side
This one? That one?
อันนี้นะ
All right, so that's our lobster, guys. 1,200. Thank you. All right, so we got a pretty good deal. 1,500. So we'll get some crabs on the way out. Let's go eat this lobster. Kind of slippery there. All right, so we're gonna head back down here and have him cook up this lobster. I will say, I didn't think, I don't know why I didn't think, it just didn't resonate with me that Asians would like raw salmon. And it's always good to go, oh, sorry, sir. It's always good to go where there's lots of Chinese and other Asians looking at seafood. Because if they're willing to buy it, then you should be willing to buy it there too. Although their money or their spending habits may be different from mine and yours, they're willing to pay, but they do haggle as well. Okay, I don't think they're doing our lobster yet, but I want to watch them clean our lobster and get it ready. I don't know where it is. Okay, now for our lobster.
Okay, big. All right. So this is our lobster, guys. Woo! We got a fighter. So I think he put him in the cold water to stun him so that he'll be easy to work with. So we'll wait a few minutes. And as you can see, he just steamed those mussels and had them open so they were live. And I love mussels. Alright, so what they do is they put the crabs and lobsters in here in the ice cold water and it stuns them, puts them to sleep, and it's easier for them to work with them. He's got a little fight left in him, as you can see. I really want to get some live crabs and take them back to the crib and cook them. As you can see, we're not the only ones that want to film their seafood adventure here. It is quite an experience to get live seafood and have them cook it in front of you. So I'm trying to get the prices of everything. They said it's going to cost us 150 baht, basically $4, close to $5 to get them to $5, I think. I don't have my phone. I'm trying to get her to get the Wi-Fi so I can give you the conversion rate of that. So I'm trying to get her to put the Wi-Fi in there so it will work, and then I can convert it for you. So basically what they do is they open up the lobster, they steam it to give it a little head start, and then they throw it on the grill. So he's putting some scallop shells on there, and then he's gonna put the live scallops on there and cook them. So I believe these are the different styles that they can cook your food. There's the scallops. There's the lobster. Looks like lump crab meat. Mussels, some type of snail, chili sauce, crab fried rice, I'm assuming that is. Looks like some mantis shrimp, horseshoe crab, the white sea bass, and another white sea bass. Also, he's putting the mussels. Put a little butter on there. So those are the mussels that he just steamed open, and then now he's going to put them on there with a little garlic butter. Man, we should have done that. So still waiting for them to do my big guy in there. All right, so I've got the Wi-Fi working. I'm not sure if this is in focus. So we paid 1,200 baht, which with today's conversion rate is $36.68 for the lobster. Then we're paying another 150 baht to have it cooked. So 150 baht is $4.59. Not sure if that's in focus. So 150 baht, 459 cents to cook is a very good deal. And then we're supposed to be getting crab fried rice. That looks delicious, whatever they're eating there. So there were obviously people ahead of us, so we have to wait our turn. Oh, I think he's doing us now. Yes. Okay. So this is our big guy right here.
still moving. Throw them in the steamer. And then get them ready for the grill like these guys here. So we got, okay. So maybe about another 10 minutes to cook. I love this garlic butter. It looks good. It smells delicious. Looks delicious. All right, so we got a fried rice, which is 150 baht. Looks like it's arrived. Looks good. So all this for 150 baht. That's a good deal. $4.59 with today's conversion rate. Then we'll probably get some drinks from in here. I'm not a day drinker, guys. I've tried, it's just not me. But she's gonna have a beer. I haven't had a Gatorade or iced tea in a long time. I don't drink too much soda at all anymore. I don't buy soda for myself. I just drink water, fruit juices, and beer and tequila. So I won't be indulging in a beer. I might take a sip of hers just to taste it with the lobster, but probably gonna get one of these teas over here. So we got a nice little piece of crab here. Delicious. Alright. What does po mean again? Po?
Enough, Paul.
What, po? What's that?
Enough is in Thai language we call Paul.
Okay. So he was tripping a little bit because I was filming. But I have a YouTube channel and I'm trying to make content. So he said in Thai, enough. So I kindly backed off. I can get it. I get it. A little over all in his space. But here comes the lobster. All right. So there we go, guys. With our crab fried rice, our brand new kiwi knife. I have one of those. So let's get us some drinks. What do you want to drink?
One small.
Singa? Okay. Singa. One small Singa. And you know what? I'm gonna get a Gatorade. Normally I would do ladies first, but since I'm trying to make a YouTube channel, let's get my first impressions with the lobster. Alright, I'm going to speak up a little louder because I don't know how good the phone picks up when I'm not holding it. So, I'm going to try a little bit of this lobster first. Got a little bit of the head juice on there too. All right, guys. Magnificent. Could use a tad bit of salt, which we probably could rectify. This is what I was looking for in Vietnam. Garlic butter. It looks like little bits of chives in there. See, little chives, or maybe even the tops of the onion, who knows. But the flavor is really good. It does need salt. So we'll see if we can get a little salt. I'm sure compared with this rice, it's gonna be even better. Yeah, delicious. So we're gonna tear into this lobster, get a little bit of salt. We'll check in with you later. I think we're gonna pick up some crabs. I might even get some mussels and whatnot. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm gonna get. But I know that we're gonna eat this lobster right now. So I'll get right back at you as soon as we're done with this lobster. Okay guys, I was trying to be a gentleman and let her have the second bite. I just wanted the first bite for the YouTube channel, obviously. But she said, no problem, I eat first. So I'm gonna leave this half for her. So we got a little bit of salt, but what I like is, you see the butter pooling in there, so you can like dip it in the butter. If it was me, I would have liked a lot more butter and probably could have got more butter. But there's always tomorrow. We're gonna sprinkle a little bit of salt, not much. Okay, got a little salt on there. And let's try this again. Good, really good. That salt really enhanced the flavor. And this rice is delicious. So, you've seen me eat already, several different dishes. I'm just gonna enjoy this meal. I'll tell you what the cost is once we get everything totaled up with the drinks, the cooking, the lobster, the rice, and then we're gonna head back into the market and get something for dinner or lunch for tomorrow. All right, guys, we put a very good dent in the lobster. They didn't weigh it, they just give you a price. I want to say this was a little bit smaller than the one that I got in Vietnam, because I wasn't able to finish, even though I split it with her, but she only ate a quarter of it. She ate more of the shrimp fried rice, and I'm still a little hungry, but I eat till I'm satisfied, so I'm satisfied. I might have a bite or two of the rice. I'm gonna take the rest of the rice home. Overall, it was a great experience to have the lobster here and that garlic butter. I might even see if we can buy some of that garlic butter to take home, because I do want to buy some crabs, you know, just save me the trouble of buying butter and chopping up garlic and doing all that when I could just buy some of their garlic butter. So I'm going to see if we can buy some of their garlic butter. But as you can see, we put a good dent in the lobster as well as the rice. So this is a nice little setup, man. Family style eating out here. A couple tables. Shops. So we're gonna pay and get up out of here and take a look around and maybe possibly buy some more stuff. So let's do that. This is the restroom at the fish market. Nice and clean, as you can see. Little button down. Trash there. Don't see any toilet paper, so if you come, bring your own TP. Urinal, sink, soap. But the interesting part is, this is an automated, watch your head too. I just bumped my head, so how do you get out? Oh, I think you push. Okay, so you have to push that button to get out. So you just drop your little 5 baht in here, use the restroom, and when you come out,
I don't speak Thai, so I thought it was gonna ring a bell for someone to come, but you push that little button and it lets you out. How neat is that? All right, so I'm gonna collect my lady and we're gonna see what else this fish market has to offer in the surrounding area. All right, so I tipped the establishment and then also tipped the cook. Not only because he cooked the food, but I was also videotaping with him and he was like, enough in Thai. So try to just smooth things over because I will be back most likely tomorrow. I haven't been to the Sanctuary Truth. Been here for 3 months and still haven't been to the Sanctuary Truth. Been here 3 times in the last 3 years and still haven't been to the Sanctuary Truth. So I was gonna get some seafood to take home, but because I think we're gonna come back here tomorrow, I'm not. I'd just rather come and see what they have for us to buy tomorrow. It is getting packed, guys. I'm just gonna let these people go. I wanna try some uni. I've tried it once, obviously in the culinary industry, if you didn't know that. And so I worked at restaurants where we've had uni toast, avocado toast with uni on it, and I can't remember the other way, but mainly just that. So I'd like to try it. I think I like the way they did the mussels. I might get some scallops and some mussels tomorrow when we come, live of course, and have him prepare that, and then take some crab home. So where's the lady we bought the lobster from? I will say the best market was Cambodia. Best one. They have a large variety. Is this the one?
เรียบร้อยแล้วเอากลับบ้านเหรออยากจะขอถ่ายรูปถ่ายรูปอ๋อไปถ่ายฝั่งนู้นก็ได้
All right, so this is where we bought the lobster from. She gave us a good deal, haggled. Has a large variety of different lobsters, different prices. Don't be scared to haggle. She gave us a good deal. We will be back here tomorrow to get some more crabs. As you see, she has live crabs in here and she has the live lobsters. Very nice lady, so we will be back here.